Okay, I apologize. I want to go ahead and apologize in advance for the crappy YouTube, or for the crappy webcam quality, and I'm not editing this. This is my first video. It's uncut. I don't have a Canon. I don't have any sort of rich camera. I can't really afford that. And I could record this on my phone, but, like, it would come out weird. But, this is to all the people that are sort of suicidal, or they self-harm, or they're depressed, or they feel like there's a lot of things wrong. I want you to know that you are not alone in this by any means. I'm literally bullied every day for liking Nirvana, for liking a bunch of bands, for not having a lot of hair. I've cut all my hair off, and I'm actually quite frequently bullied for that. I get called Dick Van Dyke a lot. And I'm overweight, so I get called Blubber. And I like a bunch of bands, and people think that I'm crazy. And I've been having people scream insults at me before, and people have looked at me and said, "Hey, Kurt Cocaine's not coming back." And it's really hard not being popular, and it's hard being the odd one out. I used to self-harm. I'm pretty clean, but I used to self-harm, and I'm not gonna lie, I get depressed sometimes. I get really emotional, and I'm sorry, I'm tearing up, and I start to cry because I just think about all the bad things. But I know that everything's gonna be fine, that I'm gonna make it. I have friends that have committed suicide. I have friends that self-harm, and they know what I'm going through. And I know this sounds totally cliche and so dumb, and you've heard this probably a million times before, not to give up, that you're worth it, that you can make it, but I know how hard it is when you're standing there on the edge and you feel like you're not, and you feel like you're not going to make it, and you just want to end everything right then and right there, but you can't, you won't. I know that feeling all too well. It's it's really annoying. So, um, you know, I don't really know how to put this. Everybody's bullied. Everybody's been bullied at least once in their life. Be it about a birthmark, be it about their weight, or what they like, or what they don't like, or who they are, or who they aren't. Everybody's been bullied. And if you've never been bullied, you are the bully. You know, people are just so quick to judge. It's we live in a world today where it doesn't matter who you are, black, white, gay, lesbian, straight. You could be a normal person walking down the street and somebody's going to judge you. You could be just anybody and somebody's going to judge you. And that's just how we're going to live, and I wish it wasn't like that. And then I see all these people and they're all suicidal and they all self-harm, and I just want to hug them, and I want to tell them that everything's going to be all right, and I want them to feel loved, because honestly, I know what it's like to go through life every day hating yourself and wishing you could change, and you can't. And honestly, I don't ever want anyone to be as miserable as that. But if you're going through any of this stuff, I'm so sorry, because I know literally where you are and where you stand in life, and I'm always going to be there for you. You probably don't even know me. You probably don't even know my last name, my first name. It doesn't matter. If you ever feel like you are going to self-harm or you want to commit suicide, I promise I will be there for you. I'm going to have all of my communication in the down bar, and I'm always, always going to be there. I don't care who you are. And I know I'm going to get hate at school for making this and posting this and crying in the video and talking about being bullied and wearing my glasses. But honestly, I don't care at this point. People need to know that they are not alone in this, and that they will always have someone to talk to. And, I'm not gonna lie, I go to therapy for being depressed. I was kicked out of school because reasons. And I've been going to therapy since October, and it's hard when you're listening to an adult and they're like, well, how do you feel about that? Well, how do you feel about that? I don't know how I feel, and it's not like I'm depressed all the time. It comes and goes in waves, and it's not consistent. It's like, it just happens. It's not like I'm sad all the time. I know people that are sad all the time, and I know it's painful for them, but and then the suicide hotline, that doesn't do you any good. They say go to the hospital. I don't want to go to the hospital. I don't want to go to the emergency room. I just want someone to talk to. I just want someone to listen to me. And I want to be that person in someone's life. I want somebody to say, hey, I want to cut myself tonight. Or, hey, I want to purge. I want someone to come to me and ask me to help them to stop. I want to save people's lives. That's who I want to be. So I just wanted all of you guys to know, boy, girl, whoever you are, I just want you to know that I love all of you, and I really hope it gets better for you, and I know that it will. Because honestly, I'm going to quote Ed Sheeran on this one, and it's not the exact quote because I can't remember it off the top of my head, but everything gets better in the end, and if it's not better, you're not at the end. Like I said, I don't remember the exact quote, but yeah, I just want you to know that you are not alone and that I'll always be here for you, and I love you. So just keep going. Stay strong. You can do this. And I love you.